You were on Fox
God,
yesterday,
yeah.
which I would assume is probably not totally as fun as hanging out with me.
It's believe it or not, it's
Yeah, it's weird. You were on. They booked you to talk about what was going on in Charlottesville, and you had a really strong. We have that ready, right, Matt? Just 1 second. You had a strong comment about Trump, and that's even before this kind of disgusting display that we just witnessed. But he already had obviously failed the test. You're on this Fox panel. I want to play it. Talk about your experience being inside enemy territory, but then, relate this campaign. There's a lot of people, I think, making these ridiculous, this notion that radical economic emancipation and being serious about dismantling and deconstructing racism are not only not opposed, they're fundamentally connected. So let's play this clip and then get your bigger thoughts.
Today he called out those hate groups by name, Jabari. But in terms of what we've seen and the hatred that exists from both of these groups on the left, on the right, is that a fair statement? And was the president wrong when he said that in the first place?
Yes, he was wrong. It is not fair to equate the two groups with equal amounts of hate. One group hates Muslims and Jews and immigrants and people because of who they are. The other group is looking to fight for a world in which all people are respected, no matter what type of person they are. So you can label it as hate, but they're not equal in any shape, form, or measure. And I watched the video of what he did today. It's too little, it's too late. He emboldened these groups with lots of his hateful rhetoric throughout his campaign. He took forever to come out against David Duke's endorsement, and he has yet to try and gut the support of these people from...
Take it away.
Oh man, they spin words at a mile a minute at Fox News, and honestly, the biggest struggle for me was just figuring out which falsehood to address first. I mean, it was me versus three of them. Then there's just no way to. It's like playing whack-a-mole with what they're saying.
Whack-a-mole of lies.
Yeah.
I remember. I want you to explain the bigger kind of context that we talked about before, but I just will share. I remember a couple years ago, I had a friend who was a booker on another network that I would go on, and they put me in touch with a producer at Fox, and they wanted me to come in for a segment, and the booker was like, yeah, I mean this sounds great, I think you can come in, and it was a little bit more of a rigorous process. Actually, the most rigorous process I ever dealt with was Al Jazeera, but anyways, that's another story. So they're going through it, and then we're on the final sign off to come in, and the guy said, yeah, let me just check some of your latest videos. I was going in on Fox and Friends, and I realized that literally 5 minutes before, like right after we had that last email exchange, a video went up where I called Brian Kilmeade the stupidest person on planet Earth, and then he never got back in touch with me. So I wasn't booked on Fox. But explain,
like how I got booked, or just
no.
First, I am actually curious, like how much do they prepare you for the angle they want to take in those interviews?
Oh my God, they totally lied. Right. It was just not surprising at all.
Tell me.
They reached out to me via my website saying they wanted to talk to me about Charlottesville. And we did a pre-interview where they really just asked about, what it was like down there. Do I think the president's words were enough? And asked me. There was some article that came out that interviewed me, but then labeled me as an Antifa leader, which I'm not. So I had to get that corrected, but it was too late because Fox News thought I was Antifa, and so they asked me if they could introduce me as that, and I said, don't. I'm not.
I was looking like which one of these is the Antifa guy? The headline says.
Yeah,
it's not any of these in the suits.
Yeah, so I said, don't introduce me as that. Introduce me as a Green Party candidate. Instead, they just said Jabari Brisport, he's a vocal Trump critic, and then started.
He's a vocal Trump critic. What are distinguishing markers? It's like over billions of people in the world potentially that could fit that definition.
Right. Yeah. So basically, I mean, if they had told me it would just be about whether or not Trump has spoken harshly enough against these groups, I would have told them I got better things to do than talk about Donald Trump.
Right.
So yeah, in terms of preparation, I would say it was pretty off from what I was expecting to go on for.
Hi, folks. Sam Cedar here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos